I am feeling that. So this is an ancestral reading. So I'm going to go through this quickly because I did pull 5 cards for you. I only meant to pull 3, but because of the situation with the first card, I need to understand it more. So our first
Mhm.
card in the Earth realm is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a rough time for you financially that seems to be coming to an end. Um, Pentacles are an Earth sign. The 5 is Taurus and Saturn energy. It's very restrictive.
Mhm.
So, hey Denise, how you doing?
I just saw her too.
This is freedom from that. This is your situation changing. Um, don't lose hope or get depressed on situations. I see the 9 of Cups in the air realm, and this is reverse. I'm using my dragon deck for you. So this is first off telling me you need to be a little stronger and more powerful. Embrace your power. And look, there's another sign. Red dragon just came in.
Mhm.
Um, this is fire, earth, water, and air all together. Dragons are elemental creatures. Um, you need to find your power and lean into it. Okay. Um, oh, Red Eagle. That's Red Eagle. Quina. I thought you were my friend Quina, Red Dragon. You were not. So in the water realm, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. This tells me that sometimes you may be scared to dream. Um, to follow your dreams. Do not be scared to follow your dreams. Every card on this table right now is in reverse. So this is telling me that you're either in or coming out of that rough situation. Um, our next space is water, which is emotion and spirituality. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse.
Mhm.
Um, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So this is telling me basically calm your tatas, calm your tits, chill out. All right. Don't try to force situations. They're developing at their own pace. Pull back.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, and in spirit, you have the 6 of Cups reverse. The 6 of Cups reverse is bad memories. Don't ever let your future be defined by your past. If there are people in your life or in your past that have given you problems, feel free to sever those relationships. You need to remember who the fuck you are. All right. And never let anybody mess with that.
Yep.
I'm real big on that. So that is what I have for you. I'm hoping I'm wrong about you going through a rough time, but if you are going through it, stand your ground. All right, you're in the right.
Mhm.
You got this. Go for it, Curtis.
Alrighty. So for my style, I'm sure Bobby's seen it where I've drawn a few more cards than 5. So the first few I've drawn for you was the Gray Heron, which for me it's the slow down card. You're overthinking things. Slow down, breathe. Ain't that big a deal. The second one, and for clarification on that, was the Bull. This is a one super male energy. So there's a guy in your life or a male presence in your life or male masculine energy in your life that's helping you support, but you don't really want to listen to him. Kind of Aries energy, kind of fighting that. But the fertility side of this is fertile ground to grow off of. There's always time to grow. You'll get through this that part of your phase with the grace and kindness card from the deer. So basically, keep it chill, slow down and breathe, lean on your guy.
Calm your tits.
Exactly. Swallow comes in. You have the hope and harmony to get through this. So kind of chill out, be harmonious with what's around you. Look for the joy in your life right now because it feels like you're beating yourself up. And family instabilities came out also. Halfway through, almost done, guys. I promise. So you're relying on your family a lot right now, which is a good thing. This is the time of year for family making memories. So stability is also coming for you. Just take a minute to get there. You'll see why in a second. The Moth card is talking about your change and your dreams. So you're going through a change right now. And something about your dreams, like it's kind of what Bobby was saying, it feels like you're having odd energy right now in your head. Probably like a night terrors or something like that. But take charge of that. With the gorilla, which is leadership and nobility, basically take charge of your life. It is your life, your path you're walking. Don't let no one else tell you what to do. Also, slow down and get out of your head a little bit. Toad's talking about listening and secrecy, so something's hidden from you just yet. Could be spirit, could be a person, but hey, kind of listen and it'll weed out. Because you have strong connections from the spider. The fox, however, came out to this, which says adaptability and reactivity. You're reacting, but you're not adapting yet. It's like it's knocked you off balance a little bit. I'm surprised Anaconda didn't come out. But that tells me you've been on this journey for a little while. And kind of ambition, but I don't really think that's playing into play right now. If it is, I could be wrong. But in Revelations card, which is the wild goose, which is trust in the group and communication. So you're going to have to get through this, get out of your head and talk to people, and be like, hey, talk to that guy in your life. Talk to your bestie. Something's going on that you need help with. It's throwing you off balance. Trust in your group and have communication right now. It's talking to somebody does not mean you're weak. Talking to somebody gives you that strength. And that's pretty much all I have for you.
And this is why I wanted him to read with me. If y'all are interested in, hey Swampy, how you doing, love? In a reading today, it is random. We are using the spinning wheel of fate. Put hashtag Curtis into the chat, and you will be entered in for our random drawing. Our next contestant who is playing is Sue Toffee. So, Sue. Wow. Again, I'm letting my guides choose the decks for me right now, which is not something I normally do. And they chose the Heaven and Earth deck for you. I went for the Tattoo deck, and this is the one my hands wrapped around. Okay, Sue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the Earth realm, Sue, here's what I have for you. Now, most of your cards, all but one, are in reverse, so that tells me you're in a state of change, a state of flux right now. The first card I have in the Earth realm is the Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups is Mars and Scorpio energy. A lot of people talk about this card being the loss of pleasure and feeling pain. What it is to me is focusing on the wrong thing. Homeboy is sitting here focused on the cups that spilled, what he doesn't have anymore. He's got two perfectly good ones behind him. The trick to this card is the cups that spilled contained poison. So he's bemoaning something that would have been bad for him anyway, that would have been detrimental. So this is a reminder to embrace what you have now. All right. In the air realm, again, we've got a card of dissatisfaction. You've got the card called Blended Pleasure. This is the Four of Cups. You got reverse like that. And this is my Heaven and Earth deck, you guys. This is the energy of the moon and Cancer. This is, to me, feeling boxed in at home and not knowing what to do, how to fix things. Fours are stability, but when they're reversed, it becomes tension. So this is telling me there's tension in your life right now that you're having to deal with. The next card you have is in the fire zone. It's the Three of Cups. So now we've got the energy of Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is about communication. This is the Coven card to me, celebrating with those you truly love. It's the card of abundance in reverse. This is a lack of communication causing dissension. So the two good cups that remain are your two cats.
Oh,
I
that's
love
awesome.
that.
I did too. I'm a cat person.
I have 2 cats and 5 dogs. Yes. This looks like you're in a state of change right now. The happiness and joy that you were going through is not there. But 3s are also on the tree of life associated with the sphere of Binah, the mother sphere. This is telling me you are giving birth to something new right now. You are like the world. The world gives birth to the fool. You are in the process of becoming the Princess of Swords. Here we are. This is your next card that falls into the water space. The Princess of Swords is learning her strength. She's learning how to wield that sword. And she ain't scared to do it. All right. She eventually becomes the queen. The Queen of Swords is a bad bitch. You don't mess with her. All right. So this is you learning how to wield that sword. And remember, swords are thought and mental energy. So knowing where to place your energy is vital. All right. Don't let it go to people who don't deserve you or your time. All right. And don't stress over other people's bullshit. All right. That 5 of Cups with those spilled cups, that's other people's bullshit that you're worried about. All right. Don't. Okay, I'm just checking chat to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, us too.
You have 5 cats. Oh, that's so cool. So the card in the spirit realm is the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is ruled by Sagittarius and Mars. I'm sorry, Leo and Mars. This is you standing up for yourself, your beliefs, what you want. Leo is expressive. I'm a Leo. We shine. This is you learning how to shine. This is you learning how to turn the volume up on your life. You got this. This is a card of healing. All right. Let the healing begin. And that is what I have for you.
Alrighty. So, and I promise you guys, I shuffled. I didn't just draw willy-nilly from what I didn't unshuffle. So The first three cards that came forward was the Gray Heron, the Toad, and the Fox. Same as last time for somebody, right? And again, I said before, Gray Heron is slow down and breathe. Ain't that big a deal. The Toad is telling me you're listening to somebody, but secrets are also being kept from you right now. It's either for protection reasons, but you're adapting to that versus reacting, because the Fox is telling me that. Bear is talking about protection, so you do have a protection, or words English, a protector in your life right now, and you have the faith to get through this issue you're going through, and you have the strong connections to see it through as well from the Spider. The Lion's talking about your cheerfulness right now. To me, it feels like you're like it's a fake front kind of thing, like a defensive mechanism, but knowing how you are, you're a super bright person anyway. So it might just be your natural thing of, hey, I'll just put a smile on and it'll go away. So you're going to get through this issue you're working on right now with grace and kindness from the deer, like you always do. Nobility and the leadership card again came out. Take charge of it. Take charge of it. Trust in the group. And someone is trying to talk to you.
Oh.
Spirit, I believe. Thought so. Horse card came out for you. It tells me you're on a bit of a journey. And Bobby, you might get shivers out of this. Transformation card came up. You're changing, girl. You're growing.
Giving birth
And it's
to
something
the new you.
Yes. And that's not a bad thing either. We all grow. We all change. We're like, I look at us like flowers. Every year we lose our leaves for winter, and in spring we grow back beautiful new flowers, new green leaves, we rocket in the sun, you know. Some of us burn, unfortunately. But hey, we try to tan. We can dream. This card here is the Coyote. It's talking about you're a super intelligent person, but you're unpredictable right now. Something's going on that's knocked you off your balance. And in your relations, the Tiger card is willpower and passion. You have the passion to see this through and the willpower to do it. So, girl, you this tiger. You're a tigress. Pity anybody who touches your cubs because, oh, Lord help them. And you got this. Just, I don't think you're in your head, but just kind of slow down a little bit and quit overthinking it. Basically, I just heard someone from my guide say it ain't that big a deal.
So, universal advice, chill.
Exactly. Find your Zen spot.
Gerald just did a show yesterday, Tarot Stash, about sacred pause.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys want a good watch, check that video out. He had a woman named Jilly on with him. It was pretty good. All right. Thank you for letting us read for you, Sue. Let's put the spinning wheel of fate back up and see who our next person is, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
So our next person on the Wheel of Fate is...
I so want that. I can already hear Janice saying, no, you don't.
Jan. Okay.
Alrighty.
Hey, Annie. How you doing? Hi, Gina. Hinda. Romper, Bomper, Stomper, Boo. If you're old enough to know where that's from, bless your aged heart. All right, Jan. You up, girlfriend. Jan gets the new deck. Yay. I really do. Of all the Chris Butler decks, I think I like this one even more than the Healing Light Tarot, and that is saying something. The Healing Light Tarot is my go-to working deck.
And I love the sound of new cards being shuffled. They have that rigidity to them versus the flippy floppy.
Yeah, yeah, and these ones aren't too thick either, so once they get broken in, they'll be perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, when I got this deck, my other deck just shut up. It's like, nope, I'm not talking to you anymore. You're cheating on me. I'm like, fine.
There's 3 decks that I have that are my go-tos. I have for working with clients the Healing Light Tarot, personalized with my logo, and then the Santa Muerte deck and the Heaven and Earth deck. Those are my 3. They do a lot of the heavy lifting with my clients.
That's good.
The hashtag for today, Annie, is hashtag Curtis, in honor of my guest, the Creek County Oracle. It is Creek County, not backwards County Creek, right?
Right, Creek County.
Okay. I keep wanting to say County Creek. All right, so here's what I have for you, my love. There's something that you've been trying to get off the ground that hasn't taken off in the way you want. I have the first card in the Earth realm, the Princess of Wands. This tells me you're off on a new adventure, a passion project. This is the energy of fire. It's all of the fire signs: Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. She doesn't know what she wants to be when she grows up, basically. So you're on a quest to find yourself and find your path.
Up the creek.
Up the creek. You're discovering new passion. All right, and I'm here for it. In the air realm, you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. The second time we've seen this card today.
Yes.
When it falls into the air realm like this, your thoughts again are focused on what you don't have. This is kind of like a gamble energy I'm feeling. You're taking a chance on yourself. This is, you're not actually focused on the spilled cups. You're aware of the spilled cups. You regret the spillage, but you're okay with it. All right, you're accepting that. I think you're a very brave person. You're adventurous. When you came out to surprise me, it was awesome. Well, she sent me an email letting me know she was going, but I think you're very cool. You're very adventurous. I do think you're trying to recreate something from the past. You do have the nostalgia card falling into the realm of fire. It is reversed. So this is saying either you're dealing with bad memories or you're trying to recreate certain memories. I think that's cool, but you're off on a new path. You're creating all new memories for yourself. I think you're focused on doing things alone. This is the energy of the sun and Scorpio. When the sun is right side up, it's happiness, joy, abundance. When it's reversed for me, it's focused on the center, focused on yourself. And that energy of Scorpio is very protective. So this is telling me you're doing things for yourself now. You're protecting yourself. I worry that you might be doing things for the wrong reasons sometimes. Um, just never let your future be defined by your past again. One of my favorite sayings. Um, in the realm of water, you have the Empress in reverse. It's Sasha Graham. Um, yeah, this deck is all the history of the UK Tarot Conference presenters that have done there. Pixie is in there, Pamela Coleman Smith,
Oh,
uh,
fun.
Sasha, Chris Butler. I love. They're all part of the court and the major arcana. So this is the energy of Venus, but it's also the energy of Dalet from the Hebrew alphabet. It's the door that gives birth to life, the door that gives birth to something else. You are embracing the wildness of your life, which is awesome. I do think you need a little more focus because our last card that falls into spirit, tying everything together, is the Two of Wands, the card ruled by Aries and Mars. Can you see how much this deck is? I don't know if you know how much of a Chris Butler fan I am, Curtis. It's a it's obnoxious. I'm such a big fan. I fangirl like a little biatch. Um, but picture aside, the energy here is very aggressive, very forward moving, very
Mm-hmm.
take control, make those plans, and do not back down. But it does take some effort. So good on you, chick. Enjoy the ride. What do you
Yep.
have, Curtis?
Well, the first card I drew, also transformation, the butterfly card. And for the folks that don't know me, how I usually read, I draw the card, then Spirit tells me, hey, Spirit chimes in. That's an oracle thing. So basically, the butterfly is telling me you're still in your chrysalis phase. You don't have your wings yet. You're getting them, but they're not quite ready yet. The coyote is telling me it's unpredictable times right now for you. So something has you on edge about something. Not sure what's going on. With the holidays coming up, it's probably that, but I'm not really sure. But you have the willpower to get through this, and the passion to see it through. Usually it's reversed on this one, but this time I heard she's got the willpower. Koala came out, which is family and stability. So it's something to do with your family, maybe? I wonder. Kangaroo came out, which is to play, progress and care. So it's something related to your family, I'm guessing. Either they're bickering, or Mama want this, no I want that, no I want this, no I want that kind of thing. It feels it's a sensitive issue, whatever it is, but it's approval that you have to give. When this card comes out from the rabbit, usually it's you seeking approval. Spirit saying no, you need to give approval this time. It's your life, your rules, your choice. It's all on you. You're adapting to this and reacting beautifully, I might add, my lady. The Moth card came out, which is changing dreams.
She hates my spinny wheel. She always hates my spinny wheel.
Well, first, I'm impersonating her, so she's probably having a death wish to me now. So,
Right.
so
Right. I put you on the opening credits. What more do you want, girlfriend?
right? You took my spot. So, the change in dreams tells me you're going through a transformation cycle, like a growth cycle, basically. And the dreams, it's like you're manifesting something, which is good. Gray Heron came out to play again, saying basically, slow the fuck down, girl. Slow down. Ain't that big a deal. You got this. And listen. Someone's telling you something, and it's not spirit. Someone is trying to tell you something in life that's among the living, and like, hey, You need to know this. Listen to me. And it's not coming through just yet. It's like they're being cryptic about it, kind of thing. The deer is saying grace and kindness. So it tells you get the movement card coming out again. And the kindness side of that is on you, I believe. Like you're a super kind person, super giving. Gorilla card came out. Take charge of your life. So whatever the situation is, it's got you off balance. Take charge of it. Get out your head, woman up, and take it. And trust in the group also. Someone, like I said, communication strong on this message. Someone's talking to you. Whether it be giving you advice or something else. But information will be revealed by the links. And it's hidden from you now, but it's going to be revealed.
So, when you were talking about family, I realized that the Empress and the Princess are here, and between them is bad memories and dissatisfaction. So,
Descent.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love it when the cards line up.
I do too. Yeah, it feels like there's drama.
Drama, mama.
Mm-hmm. Kekata llama.
All right, let's pull another people's.
Alrighty. Who's our next guest?
Old Windwalker. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
I always. Okay, here's the funny thing. Every single time I have Old Windwalker in chat, I get to read for them.
I love their energy. I've read it for them before. They're so much fun.
Yeah. I'm just amazed that happens, though.
Right?
I should have you buy me a lottery ticket. Okay. So, Old Windwalker. This deck is calling out to me. I wish I could remember everybody's name.
Hey, my memory is not that good either. I'm like, nope.
Well, I had brain surgery, which makes my memory sketchy.
Okay.
I'm a recovering drug addict from 30 years ago, and I smoke a lot of weed, so my memory sucks. I smoke what can only be described as a Snoop Dogg amount of weed. That's why taking a hit doesn't bother me. It just calms my stomach and allows me to eat and not be nauseous.
Hey. You do you, boo. No judgments here.
The drawing for tonight is at $1 billion. Shut up.
That'd be awesome.
I should play. Maybe I will play. Maybe it's a sign.
Have Windwalker choose your numbers.
I should. But that would mean leaving the house. I'd have to leave the house to go play.
Right. And Hinda, I saw you earlier. I am in Oklahoma.
What part of Oklahoma?
Northeast.
And don't say Creek County.
I'm south of Tulsa.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a place called Rose, Oklahoma?
I have not.
It's in the upper right-hand corner. When I was a kid, I visited my grandmother on her pig farm out there. Rose, Oklahoma, population 6.
Sounds like slick Oklahoma.
You had to drive an hour to get to Walmart. Okay,
doesn't
so here's
surprise
what
me.
I have for you. In the Earth realm, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is my Sunny Skeleton Tarot. The Eight of Cups is a card of walking away from something, knowing when to walk away. I think you're trying to hold on to something and not walk away. This falls into the earth realm, what we have, what we touch. To have walk away energy there is like you're just not willing to let go of something that you're not sure is unhealthy for you or not. In the air realm, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight. He does what he believes is correct, and you can't sway his decision. He's like King Arthur's knight. Again, this is you not making a decision. This is you not going forward. This is you basically overthinking things. It's the energy of Gemini. What I'd like you to do on with this space is not doubt yourself. All right. Your intuition is power. Oh, force is strong with you. It is. Trust your own intuition. Trust your energy, and things will work out in your favor. The card I have in the fire realm is the 10 of Cups, the happily ever after card. This is a happy ending. It's Pisces energy that ends well. All right. This is you working towards certain goals and achieving them. The trick here is I think you feel overwhelmed and alone on your journey. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. When it's reversed, traditionally this card has a guy in a parade with a horse, right? And everybody's acknowledging him, giving him his praise, giving him his props. It looks like you're not getting that kind of support, and you could really use it. I want you to remember who you are. The final card I have for you is the Queen of Wands. That is you, baby. The energy of the Queen is powerful. She's creative. If you know your deities, this is Bridget energy. This is warm, creative, loving energy. This is a card that goes along with that 10 of Cups. Work towards your goals with a positive frame of mind. Don't worry about what other people think or don't think. All right. Know that you have support. I'm sorry. But yeah, remember you are the Queen of Wands. You are learning how to wield your power also.
Mm-hmm.
But with you, you're more advanced. You're more in touch with your desires. So stay strong and stay queenly. Curtis, what do you have?
Yeah. Bit of a roller coaster, so bear with me, y'all. So the first card I got kind of threw me off. Well, frankly, this whole read kind of throws me off, so I'll just throw it out there and see what you think. First one I got was a toad, listening in secrecy. So you're listening to Spirit's basically saying stop and listen. Be at peace. No, you're not alone. Because the Viper came out, which is fear and healing. You're going through a healing time right now. And Wolf is saying you're running on pure instinct right now. Like you're reacting to things. It's been going on for a long time now from that sea turtle. Why do I keep wanting to call that a seahorse? I can read y'all, I promise. The coyote is talking about unpredictable times, but you have the intelligence to see this through. And y'all, my favorite card came out, which is the Raven. It's good for. This is my manifestation card. It's time you manifest what you want. Manifest it. Friendships and loyalty came out from the dog. So you have friendships, a friendship forming, or someone coming into your life, or that spirit saying, "Hey, stop, slow down." Next sentence: manifest a friendship. Manifest someone you want to see, someone you want to talk to. Transformations coming to you. You're going through a cycle right now. From the butterfly. Badger is telling me you're mentally fried, frustrated, and about to throat punch somebody. Don't do that, please. You don't get bail money. Ain't nobody got time for that. The salmon card is talking about this is a part of your life cycle right now. It's a bump on the road. You're gonna get over this. It's a little bit of it's a solar rain shower. Your resilience shows that. The swallow is talking about your hope and harmony to get through this. Community card again from the elephant. I think I got this for you last time I read for you. Trust in the community and persevere, because elephants are awesome. That's all they're about, is family and friends. The bear is talking about you're protected. You have someone in your life that's a big teddy bear. They're protecting you. Just have faith in that. The spider card is Spirit saying on me this time, rely on your connections. You're not alone. Now, when I say that, I'm not downplaying what you said. You feel that. I know you feel that right now. You're in a bad cycle, but move past that. You're gonna move past that. You have the cheerfulness to do so, and the pride to see it through. Seal is talking about spirit and perception. Perceive who is around you. Truth. And Cheech and Chong are the uncles. Sorry. Had to. So spirit.
True story.
True story. So keep an eye out. Something's coming to you. Something is definitely coming for you. And it's a good thing. The cat is talking about your strong independence. And the psychic powers on this basically means manifest right now for you. Start manifesting. Now is the time of giving. The universe is raw with creative energy right now. Yule is around the corner. Who knows? Maybe Lord Odin will give you the gift you've been wanting. Not the one the gift you need, not the one you want. We'll say it that way. The universe is not about spoiling us. It gives us what we need, not what we want. I'm sure Bobby can agree on that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't like it.
Did you say Odin?
I'm pagan.
You follow Odin?
I'm a pagan, honey.
Well, the reason I ask is because I follow Hermes, and Hermes is conflated with Odin.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, really?
I do Odin.
Another reason I love you.
I do Odin.
I do Odin.
On the side.
Good. Maybe you can help me with my runes.
This one is a bit of a darker card. Swans are beautiful, yes. But this is self-care, self-love. You're beating yourself up. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Stop it.
Follow my power from the seahorse. Yeah, it's in Sea Turtle this time. So basically, someone's in your life right now. They're always going to be there for you. And it feels like it's a spiritual energy, but it's also you have a man in your life also around you, or someone in your life that's super masculine, that is there to wrap you in a big hug and give you that nice cup of warm tea, warm coffee, maybe that joint, you know. You need that time to breathe right now. You're stressing yourself out over something that The universe is saying it could be a big deal, but you have the willpower to get through this. It's not something I don't know. And again, I don't air people's dirty laundry. You know my style, but you have something's got you for you a curveball. You're not sure how you caught it, but you caught it. But you got the willpower to get through this and the passion to see it through. Like you got that curveball, you're fixing to chunk it back of that pitcher with a big FU on it. So stay true to yourself. Don't forget who you are and get out your head. Go out and have dinner with somebody, like a friend, a sibling. I know you feel alone, but break that cycle. You can be in your house 24/7, 365 and never be alone. I mean, go out and have fun. Do something that brings you the energy. Hi. Yep, that's all I got for you, overnight.
We should do a show with pagan men one night. I'll get Ramon and Gerald and let's see who else.
You've not seen my other deck.
I'm sorry, what? Repeat that?
You've not seen my other deck.
Oh, deck. That's not what I heard at all.
No, you're not going to see that.
I was
Sorry.
like, I'm married.
I
What's the
know. I'm a boyfriend. I have man. Calm down.
Oh my gosh, I'm old. My hearing sucks.
Like, I'm sorry, honey. If your husband flies from where you're at to my front door, but like, I'm sorry. That's not what I said. That's what I said.
No. My husband. One day I'm gonna have him on the show just so you guys could meet him. See, Hinda heard that too. Okay, It's not just me.
No, my accent kind of does that. Oh my God, y'all teaming up on me! How rude!
Okay, so that is what we have for you.
Alrighty.
See, Lulu didn't hear what you said either. It's not just me. Okay.
No, it's not just you.
And you've got a wonderful accent, my friend. All right, here we go. I used to live in Louisiana and California, and my accent is all over the place. Swampy.
Hi.
Swampy. Let's go ahead and pull two. And it is Annie. Okay. So, oh shit. Who was the first one? You guys, who did I pull first?
Masquerade. He has the masquerade mask.
Swampy. It came back to me. All right.
Yep.
Swampy. Timmy. All right, you get classic Rider-Waite Smith.
Huh. What in the goddess's name?
Things you don't want to hear your tarot reader say. I do that too. I'm like, what?
Exactly. What are you telling me?
What? Or here's my favorite. That's not good.
Exactly.
And then I realize I say it out loud, and I'm like, oh shit.
I have no filter, so everyone that knows me is like, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes us good readers. We have no filter.
Exactly. Lord child. Spirit doesn't want me to have one either. I tried to filter the other day and I got such a headache out of it. Oh my god.
right, here's what I have for you. Intuitive Insights Tarot and Guitar. It's the guitar that got me. I love it.
Ha,
I actually have a favorite guitarist.
how do you?
Yeah. And it's not who you would think. It's Charo.
Really?
She plays flamenco and does it beautifully. All right.
Okay.
Here's what I have for you, my dear. Um, it appears you have a lot of concern going on in your life around family matters, around finances. All right, so let's break it down. The Page of Pentacles is the first card we have. He falls into the Earth realm. Remember, the Earth realm talks about what we have, our finances, our health, our family. I think this actually is family energy. I don't know what your family dynamics are, but I have a page, a queen, and a king. That is why I say family dynamics. Um, it's also a progression from the page to the queen to the king. I'm going to have to pull my first oracle card for the day. The classic. All right, let's do this one. Because I love this deck. All right. The card I drew for clarification on this is called Second Spring. So that gives me a direction. This is my Halloween Forever deck, and it's cute as fuck.
That's adorable.
It is. It's such a great deck. And it's Halloween every day for me. So I use this deck constantly.
Oh, that's
Halloween
so fun.
Forever. Look it up. All right. So Second Spring is about embracing your life again. Um, as an older man, I've had many restarts in my life, but 10 years ago, I had a choice of how to live my life after my brain surgery left me disabled. Um, I decided to live. I decided to flourish. And I stepped into my second spring. I embraced that I couldn't do things anymore. And I eagerly jumped into the future possibilities. And it's paying off in ways I can't even tell you about. Point is, you're starting your second spring in the earth realm. You are embracing the future. In the air realm, you have the Ace of Swords. This is power, new beginnings. This is the energy of all the air signs, all the thought signs. This is you taking control. In the fire realm, which is spirituality, passion, enjoyment, pleasure, you have the Queen of Cups. You have the most psychic card in the deck in fire, in spirituality. So embrace your connection to the divine on a magical level. Embrace those glimmers, as Gerald would call them, those happy moments. Um, you have a special connection with the divine. Pursue it. Lean into your spirit guides, lean into any gods you might have. Hi, Gina. In the water realm, You have the King of Wands. So you've got fire and water and fire. This is power. This is alchemy. This is balance between the two of them. This is you doing this. I think the only thing stopping you is knowing what you can do. Um, I think you've put restrictions and limitations on yourself that you realize are there, and you're taking steps to break free of those chains. I have the Devil card as the final card, the final message, the hidden element. I haven't been drawing a hidden element card all night long, and I pulled it automatically. So that tells me you need to do some shadow work to take those chains off of yourself. All right. Um, how do I say this? You are no longer a muggle. You are no longer a basic witch. You are no longer a basic bitch. You are at a point now where it's time to fly. All right. Embrace it. Take those chains off. Curtis, what do you have?
Well, first card I got was the Boar card, which is combativeness and honor. That's why I said, what in the heck? Because you're fighting something right now. Something's got you in conflict or drama, or chaotic energy is going on with you right now. You're using your imagination right now from the whale, and it's an emotional memory for you. So it's emotional time, which this is the time of year. So maybe reminiscing over something in the past that's brought conflict back, like, hey, da 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 da. Also, Persephone reached out, and she says you're one of hers. So I'm thinking you're psychic or a medium, one of the two. But back to the read. The Lynx is saying, okay, something's going to be revealed for you. Thought so. When I saw this card, this is a movement card, the crane. It's dance and meditation. So movement and the meditation side of that is manifest getting that thorn out. Sometimes, even with, oh my God, even with family, sometimes if they're toxic, it hurts like a mother trucker, but sometimes you have to get rid of family that are toxic. You don't need that in your life right now. Wherever, to be honest with me. Grace and kindness is telling me you're giving out all the kindness you can, and you're trying to recover that with the grace and stuff. Hey, Yvonne. Gorilla card is saying take charge of this situation. Get ahead of it, take charge of it, nip in the bud, and quit overthinking it. The reason I say that, Hedgehog. Inner World Curiosity. It's my favorite card. I love hedgies. So, the inner world basically means you're in your head. You're focusing on yourself right now, but this is in a good way. This is a positive card. You're analyzing. So, stay curious about what's going on and how to get out of it and how to go around it, because you have the courage to do this and the humility to see it through in a tactful way without throw punching the sucker. I know you wanna. Believe me, I know you want to. I don't blame you. Who wants a thorn in their side? Pluck that sucker and throw in the trash and be done with it. Wild Goose is your revelations. Trust in the group and communication. Talk it out, negotiate, and see how it goes. But always trust in your group. Your group could be family, friends, your non-blood family. Okay, overthinker. Not only overthinker, yeah, you're very analytic. I love that. I love your energy. You're, like I said, Persephone did step forward. She's one of my deities. And she did say you're one of hers. So either you're a medium, psychic, or a empath, one of the three. You could be Oracle. Who knows? We're gifted with all three. Sadly.
She's definitely psychic. She's got that Queen of Cups that I had in my
Uh-huh.
reading.
You're welcome. Thanks for letting me read for you.
So that sound, just makes my nipples hard. I love the sound of tarot card shuffling. Thank you for letting us read for you. And our next person was
You're one of a kind,
Annie.
Swampy, that's for sure. And stay that way. You don't let no one change you. You're
And thank you,
welcome.
everybody who has jumped on to Curtis's channel and subscribed. Hey, Hershey, how you doing, love? We are broadcasting on 2 channels and on 2 separate formats on each channel. So we've actually got 4 streams going right now.
Hey.
Yeah, we all over the internet right now. I did notice your subscriber count has jumped a little bit there.
I haven't paid attention.
I love your reading style. I do.
Thank you.
You're like, this is it. Don't take no shit, but deal with it.
Exactly. That's what they have to say, because I've learned the hard way. If you try and sugarcoat it or say it a way Spirit doesn't want you to say it, I get like a major migraines out of it. So I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want no headaches. This is y'all's headache, not mine. Take it.
I say if you don't say it, it'll give you hemorrhoids.
Good point.
And to whoever said they will watch Charo on Johnny Carson, me too. Best thing Charo ever said was they were talking about getting your tubes tied. She said, "Oh no, don't get your tubes tied. If you do, the baby will come out with a knot and a snake." And I thought that was hilarious.
I love that.
All right. Maru's here. What's up, Madam Maru? Okay. Are you still okay, Curtis?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm fabulous.
Okay. Awesome. So here's what I have for you. This is normally I like to throw the Hebrew letters in, astrology. This is not that type of reading. This is basic. I was attempting to read this in a certain way, and my guys were like, yeah, that's not going to work. Just say this. All right. So we're going to do the simple card definitions. The Two of Cups in reverse. This is the love card. This is a connection is not going the way you want. The meeting of the minds. This is the little lovers card. The meeting of the minds that brings balance and harmony is not there for you. All right. So, what did I miss?
Not you, Denise. What talking about secrets, Mama D?
You know what? If you're good with a long session, so the fuck am I? Because
hey, I'm good with at least 3 hours. I'm good.
Okay, hold on. All right, y'all. You're about to see something really special. Okay.
Popping the knuckles.
Yeah, I got this shit. In the air realm, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. The only time I ever saw physical death, by the way, was with the Ten of Swords. This card bothers me. I'm not saying there's a physical death coming for you. I'm saying that you're not seeing the future. You're not seeing the brightness laying ahead of you. The sun is dawning here. You may be in pain right now, but a new day is dawning. That's the whole message of this card, famously. Don't let your thoughts drag you down. All right. Don't feel despondent. The next card that falls into fire is the Five of Wands, the card of conflict. This is everybody having an opinion, everybody trying to get their point across. This isn't actually war for you. This is everybody having opinion on your life. Uh, I don't see that they're trying to be malicious. I honestly think people are trying to help you because you've got the Lover's card. We've got the little Lover's card and the big Lover's card.
Mhm.
The Lover's card is that meeting of the minds. This is the balancing of the scales. This is not just a physical connection, but a spiritual and mental connection. So any discouraging situations that have been going on are starting to come to a head. They're balancing out because the final card I have for you is the Justice card. This is where the scales get balanced, where things find harmony. I am going to throw astrology in here just because I love this fact. Libra's ruled by Venus. Did you guys know that? So even though there's a harshness to balance, it's done for the purpose of love. It's done for the purpose of harmony. So know that any bullshit that's going on around you with that Five of Wands will come to an end. Things are starting to balance out. You've got 3 balance cards here. The 2, the Lovers, and Justice. All those cards are about balance. So you got this, boo. Know that balance is coming for you, okay? What about you, Curtis?
Well, the first one I got was the Narwhal, which is uniqueness and freedom. So you have this free spirit about you, like super intuitive, but you just got this free go with the seat of your pants. Like you'll go out for coffee and be like, oh, I want shoes, shoe store, or I want a books a million, not advertising, or you go out and you're spontaneous. That's what's super fun about you. You are on a bit of a journey right now, and it's a bit of ambition. Like you wanted to do this, so you did it. You're owning it in your own way. It has been going on for a bit, so you're following into your stride. The Coyote is again saying you're super unpredictable, which is super fun, and you're intelligent. So you have the intelligence to enjoy life, and you're manifesting, which I love the Raven card. This is my favorite card because that little thing that's in its beak is a skull. So basically, you're manifesting things. And you got this. I have 2 mods, yes. The Toad is saying, listen to your guides. They're not keeping secrets this time, but listen to your guides and those around you, because you're starting a transition. It's a healing one. It's gonna scare the crap out of you sometimes, but it's a healing one. There's someone in your life that's a male figure or fatherly energy, and they're always going to be there for you. It's consistency in this one. I can never say that word, but fatherly power is this card. Someone's got your back, regardless if you fall. They'll pick you right back up, dust you off, and we're going to be back right there with you, no matter what. And it's a strong bond. You're going to have enlightenment and success from the Golden Eagle. The wolf is saying you have the strong instincts to get there. The cat is like you're super independent to get there. The swan is you know who you are. You love who you are. You're comfortable in your own skin. And you're coming at it from a pure side, not from a side that's like, you can't touch this kind of thing. Love that song, by the way. Swallow is hope and harmony. So you're hopeful you have the hope and harmony to get there. Which, when Bobby said that earlier, gave me chills. I'm like, oh my God. But you're going to have to go through some stuff to get there. Something has got conflict in your life You're dealing with it honorably. MC Hammer. So yeah, you've got something going on in your life right now that's knocking you off balance, but you're gonna get over that. It's just a little rainstorm, not a thunderstorm. There may be some rumbles, but no tornadoes, luckily. You are. Think about spring is what Spirit is telling me, as I'm seeing trees are blooming for you. So around springtime is when you're gonna see or seeing a change a little bit. Right now it's winter. Everything is pissy right now because it's cold. No one likes to be cold. If you like cold, something's wrong with you. I mean, that's just how I see it. But that's all I got for you. You got this.
Cold sucks. I live in Arizona where it's freezing. At this time of year, it's freezing. You can die out in the desert. It's so cold.
Oh yeah.
Um, we're gonna get snow this year here. Right.
My condolences.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm so happy to see you, Bridget. Make sure you put the hashtag Curtis in for your reading today. GG. You're having hot flashes and still don't want to be cold.
GG, I'm sorry.
My room is a terrarium. I keep my bedroom. I have a space heater that I keep going all the time. I can't. My blood doesn't flow as much as it used to in my younger days, so
I get that.
I get cold easy. Yeah. All right.
Alrighty, who's our next guest?
We just read for Annie, right?
Yes.
Okay. That means we need to pull a couple more people.
You're welcome.
So the first people. Better. Bridget. Awesome, Bridget. And the second one. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. The second one is. I can't believe the person I picked hasn't been picked. Red Dragon.
Red.
Awesome. Okay.
It did.
Bridget
it
and
did.
Red.
Spirit's already telling me you got some juju going on right now.
All right, Bridget, for you. The hell is this deck called? Can't remember. This deck, if you guys know it. Night Sun Tarot. That's what it was.
Nice. Mine is Untamed Animal Spirits Oracle.
I have a very bad habit of purchasing a lot of decks, and people send me a lot of decks, so I'm what you call a tarot junkie. So I'm surrounded by decks, and I do this professionally, by the way, you guys who haven't seen me before. When I read for my clients, every card deck has its own voice. And that means I can pretty much connect with anybody because I have a deck for that situation, and I love it. Yep. You really don't need a lot of decks to be a reader. You need one deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a deck hoe, basically.
Judging by the shelf behind you, I can agree with that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. You're like, yeah, Bobby, we know.
Like,
I'm not the only one. Selena's here. She's got a deck problem, too. Plus, I'm a reviewer for a tarot company now. So yeah, a book company. I'm excited about that. All right, here's what we got. In the Earth realm, you have the Knight of Wands, Bridget. This is passion. This is explosive energy. This is the energy of Sagittarius. You're finding your path. Um, you're healing at an incredible rate. You're pulling your shit together, basically. Um, I don't think you believe you're pulling your shit together, though. I don't think you realize how things are coming together, because I have the Lover's card for you in reverse. So that's the Lover's card, the connection. This is you. The Lover's card is ruled by Gemini. When Gemini is good, that thought process is awesome. But when it's bad, it's the two voices in your ear taking you in two different directions, causing, shit to go sideways. I think you need to calm your tatas and remember who you are. That seems to be the theme for today. You need to, and when I say remember who you are, I mean regularly. Deeper meditation. I think you're letting that slide a little bit, which is fine. Sometimes I don't meditate. I don't do it. But I realize there's a point when I have to face the shit I don't want to face. And that's what I do during meditation and shadow work. So please don't be afraid to balance yourself out like that. In the realm of fire, you have the Seven of Wands. This is a card of defense, defending your passions. Make sure you've been trying to protect yourself by not meditating, or maybe I need to start that again. Yeah. By not meditating, it sounds like avoidance a little bit, because that's where the stillness comes in, and we find our center. We find our center by facing the shit that's got us off balance. And if you can't do that, you have the ability to reach out to other people. You have the ability to get counseling for anything that may be bothering you. But you defend your passions. You defend yourself. All right. The seven is powerful, and it brings healing and defense. All right. Defending yourself will bring healing, is how I should say it. You have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of mastery. Having the Eight of Pentacles fall into the water realm. Water is not just emotions, it's spirituality and psychic power. This is embracing your gifts. Don't be afraid to grow, girl. Don't be afraid to spread your psychic wings. But in order to do that, it takes a foundation, okay? A spiritual psychic foundation you need to build. So that requires meditation. It really does. Embracing and expanding our psychic gifts and our magical power, you really do need to find that stillness, that meditation. All right, and the final card I have for you, the spirit space, you have the Justice card. So this is balance. Remember, we talked about this card has shown up a lot tonight too. Justice. Justice and the Lovers. That's cool. This is telling me the balance you're seeking, you're gonna find. You just need to be a little brave. Okay, you got this, boo boo. What about you, Curtis?
Well, I kind of figured out why So Denise, I hope you're still sitting down and at a stoplight if you're driving, because you're gonna be like, "What? I only got 3 cards drawn." But Spirit also came through on my sidekick side and has a message for you, my dear. It's coming from love.
For Bridget, right?
For the fabled
Yeah,
witch.
okay.
Yeah.
You said Denise.
Oh no! I was telling Denise.
Oh, okay.
Hey, sit down. I have 3 cards drawn. Because normally I draw like half a deck. You can ask her.
I was going to say only 3. Oh,
Only
okay.
3. First card is trust in the group and communication. Someone's trying to talk to you. And trust in them that it's not from a bad place. The wild goose. The swan is talking about self-love and purity. So this one here is telling me there's some self-doubt. She really does. We're not joking. I mean, my deck's 52 cards, and I will draw half that deck to get that message across to her. It's insane how that happens. But on this reading I'm on right now for the Fabled Witch, you're doubting yourself. Thought so. You're on the right path, though, because you are doing what you're supposed to do. Approval is there. Spirit is saying, I love you. I've got your back. You're doing what you're supposed to do. It is a sensitive issue right now. Now, as far as the other side of that, this message, a spirit did come through to me. I don't know if it's the one that, because when I say ascend, I see people ascend. I don't like using the word died or dead, because to me that feels like an ending. Ascension, and we're moving on to another level. The person that ascended says it was not your fault. They talk super fast. So it is either it wasn't your fault or it's not your fault. One of those two. When they said that, it was like super fast. They're just learning how to talk to us. They're okay. It was an easy transition. It may have looked bad. Love you always, and I'm with you always, is the message that came through for me before they hushed. So they do say they're going to be with you in your dreams. You're going to feel them. It wasn't bad. That was just their physical form. Their spirit was gone before the body it was. Because when I see them, I don't see them in a death state. And when I say a death state, I don't see them in the state that they are when they died in. I don't see the image. I don't get that impression. In your case, it is, I'm seeing a bunch of white energy, a white light coming off of them. Because I'm just seeing their form. Their beautiful white spiritual form.
Curtis, I'll be right back.
Okay, ready. So you got this. I mean, they love you. They're gonna be with you always. It looked terrible, but it wasn't. It was an easy transition. And they're saying stop beating yourself up about it. I'm not sure if that resonates with you or not. But it was just they said just stop. Okay. I'm glad for that. And I'm sorry if I made you cry. That's something that happens with me. I make people cry unintentionally. You have. I know you have. This was a close, I want to say family relative, but yay, no crying, yay. But they were really super close to you, and it's not gonna be now, but they're gonna be one of your guides, is what they're saying. They're gonna be working on becoming one of your guides. Because I don't know if folks realize this, but when people say guides, they have to earn that right in the Ascension lens to become your guide. They have to learn how to do that. and yours is going to become your guide. That's something they're going to be working towards. And there's so much love there. Oh my God, it's almost blinding. It was recent. This is fresh. Like it's a young soul, a young spirit. They've not remerged with their ancient spirit body yet. And when I say that, the soul that's in our body is not our full soul. Our actual souls are much bigger than what our body can contain.
She says,
Girl
passed away. I've been trying to avoid him.
I thought so. They always find a way. They will always find a way. If they see that candle light, they're like a moth.
I had to get a banana. Sorry.
Hey, you're fine.
I'm diabetic, and I just realized I hadn't eaten. I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
I'm not afraid to fly to Arizona. Whoop that ass. You better
Right.
eat, mister. And I'm sure your husband will agree with it.
Oh yeah. The problem is, I forget to eat, and I remember after I start breaking out in a sweat. Luckily, I remembered early. All right, so here we go.
Should fly with me.
Red dragon.
Well, sure, a broomstick.
Red dragon. Okay, Red. Here we go. For you, I will use my dragon deck for obvious reasons.
Alrighty.
If
But
you
you're quite
finish
welcome.
before I'm done, you can go.
Alrighty.
And every time I say your name, I think red wine.
Yes. I don't know if you saw it or not. The show I did, the past life regression on her. She's had some beautiful past lives. Oh my God.
Anybody who watches Behind the Moon on Thursday nights with Selena and myself, this week we're having Ramon Moon Scarab join us, and we are talking about near-death experiences. All three of us have had near-death experiences, so we're going to discuss how has that affected us. Has it affected our spiritual side, our magical side? We're going to discuss it. And both of them work with Santa Muerte, a death goddess, and I work with Hecate, who has associations as a psychopomp. So this should be fun.
Mm-hmm. I work with Persephone.
Yeah, I Persephone and Odin, you're very similar to my path.
Lady Morgan.
Yes, I work with. Well, since I work with Hermes, I'm kind of a mouthpiece for him. So I'm on loan to other deities at times. Put it that way.
I get that.
To get messages across, but I belong to Hermes and Hecate.
I get that.
I'm their dog.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead of you for on this one. The board card came through for you, Red. Combativeness. So there's a bit of a chaos, maybe a bit of a drama in your life right now. The spider card is saying there's some connections. So you got strong connections coming out of it, though. So that's a good thing. Um, you've got this. You have this. I don't know what's going on right now, but you have the courage and humility to get through this, and the independence to do this, and you're manifesting your way out. And the kangaroo came through, so progress and care. So you do have a healing side of that. I'm thinking it's holiday stresses or family BS coming through. And knowing how you are, girl, you got this. You are going to be like, no, my house, my rules, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Point blank. Girl, you got this. Quit stressing. Just quit worrying because this ain't nothing because you got that. You got this. Alrighty.
Oh, my turn.
Yep, you. All yours.
So, out of the 5 cards I drew, 4 of them are major arcana cards.
Ooh.
And anybody who reads tarot knows the minor arcana talks and the major arcana yells. They scream. They're a loud, booming voice. So that tells me this is information that is very important. In the Earth realm, you have the card of the Empress. And look, Curtis, the little hedgehog down there.
I love that.
The Empress is ruled by Venus. She is the provider, the caretaker, the protector, the one who gives birth to new things and sees the future for those she cares about. You're a very caring person, it looks like. You care about other people, the next generation, the world around you. The Hierophant card falls into the realm of air. The Hierophant card connects the divine to the earth. It is a card of Taurus. And Taurus I believe is ruled by Venus, is why I'm pausing. I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. So you've got 2 cards already with Venus energy. That's love. That's care. Not only do you act to take care of other people, but you're always thinking about how to help people, how to help yourself. If you're not teaching, you should be. If you're not sharing your knowledge, you really need to start doing that. There has been an orb hanging around your garage the past few nights. I'm always interested in orbs. You can start a conversation with orbs and I am in. I'm worried that you're burning yourself out. In the fire realm, you have the universe card upside down. So this looks like to me that you're changing your tact with dealing with people and things. You are starting to focus more or have a glimmer of an idea of something you want to accomplish. You capture orbs all the time with your phone. That's awesome. Actually, I never thought of doing that. I think you're afraid to change in certain areas. The universe is the world card. It's the last card in the deck. It's about endings and change. The next card we have in the water realm is the death card in reverse, which is about change again. So This is telling me change is a coming, but you're not really embracing it. You're There's some self-imposed fears here that you really need to get past. Um, this is one of the coolest death cards I've ever seen, by the way, with the dragon with the bones of everybody down here at the bottom. I love that card.
You too.
Don't be afraid to embrace change. You're a Scorpio. Oh, your Scorpio sun used to death. All right. So the death card is associated with Scorpio energy. Um, Hold on to that thought, embracing change and
Hmm.
leaning into it, because you're going to need that mindset. I'm not saying you're in for a rough time. I'm just saying you're going to be faced with some truths you really are going to have trouble dealing with. All right. Remember. Remember when you remember. Um, remember how to change, how to embrace it gracefully. But Taurus ascending and oh, those are your signs. Taurus ascending and Aquarius moon. Okay, Aquarius is very social. That's your tribe. That's social endeavors and engagements. Again, if you're not teaching, you should. Just hearing what you're
Hmm.
saying, your knowledge of astrology, girl. Are you a girl guy? I'm not sure. I should have asked. What is your real name? What may I call you? I could stick with Red. I'm cool with that. But
Yeah.
yeah, remember who you are. Remember,
Hmm.
that's the second time
Kim.
you've
Okay.
heard that. All right, Kim. Nice to meet you. So be prepared to embrace some change gracefully. The Two of Swords is your final card, the card that's the hidden element, and you have the Two of Swords up, but you have it in reverse. So this may be you feeling very uncomfortable, getting stuck in the middle of something that you don't want to be there. Um, this may be what I was talking about. Hold on. Let me pull an oracle card just to give me a better direction of what the hell I'm talking about. Sure, let Bobby drive. Okay.
He's had a few puffs. He's fine.
You drew the card of joy, rejoicing in the present. So this is telling me, along with the tarot cards we drew, you're getting caught up in bullshit you don't need to be caught up in. Don't be afraid to let other people fall down and make mistakes. Right? They make choices just like we do. Okay. So don't be afraid to let those you care about scrape their knees to learn the lesson.
Hmm.
That's what I have for you. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Yep. Thanks, Ms. Red.
Did you read already for Red?
I did. I read first, remember?
Okay, that's right. You read first. Okay. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad I got a chance to read for you.
Yes, thanks, Miss Kim. Now we know your name.
All right, here we go. You still good, Curtis?
Oh, I'm fabulous. And believe it or not, you brought out you brought out one of my decks to play. Normally she don't
Which
talk. They're talking now. I'm like, okay.
awesome. You have to replay lots of messages in the readings. Thank you. You're welcome. Uh, okay. I actually was talking to her yesterday. I love that woman. All right, here we go. Our next two people. It's going to be Selena, and I think she's at work. It's Gigi.
Hey,
Okay, so Gigi's our first one. Are you related to Gigi at all?
I'm her cousin. Or
That's
cousin-in-law.
what I. Cousin. Okay.
Yep,
Cousin-in-law. Cousin-in-law counts as cousin.
it does.
When I say my cousin Linda passed, it's actually my husband's cousin, but. K4. What a great picture. Is that you? All right. K4, if you are still with us, let us know. Gigi, I believe, is still here.
Yes, I think so.
All right. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, my goodness. All right. Yes, K4 is here. So we will remove the Wheel of Fate, or as I like to say, the Wheel of Fate. And we'll go back to reading. All right. GG. GG and K4. For GG, what am I reading for? This one. All right, I have to adjust my microphone. It's
Go right ahead.
position. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue Toffee, for running the stream for you today.
All right, here we go. So, remember what I said about getting the tingles? When I get it on this side, it's people I know. When I get it on this side, it's an energy I'm not familiar with, whether it's a deity I haven't worked with yet or somebody else's spirit guide. But the point I'm making here is that this isn't one of my guides trying to get a message through. It's like they're knocking on the back door, which normally I really like.
Me too.
Here we go. The Empress card. In the air realm, judgment, fire, King of Swords, water, the Hanged Man.
Knock, knock, exactly.
And the hidden element card is the Nine of Swords. All right. In the earth realm, which is the physical things we can touch and embrace, you have the Empress card. This is my Lorenzi tarot. The Empress is the caretaker provider. Remember, she is the one who shows love for the people around her. She wears her heart on her sleeve. Having it fall into the earth realm tells me that you're giving birth to something either financially lucrative for you or an actual child. So if you're not pregnant, know that this is you giving birth to a new a new project that you truly care about. This is you taking social action. We have the Judgment card in reverse. So this is the Judgment card. This is the Judgment card in reverse. Any questions? Um, the Judgment card is a call to action. It is Pluto energy arising from the grave, a second life, as it were. I think that you're being called in a certain direction and you're not answering that call. So I say this with love. Pick up the phone, bitch. Embrace the gifts you have. Embrace the plan the universe has for you. If we can do that and work harmoniously on our path, good things come to us. That sounds about right. I know you have a wonderful gift. You are one of my favorite people to read with, and I've only had you on once or twice. Your style is very just like Curtis. I love you guys. I think you're awesome. Denise, very in your face. The readers that I enjoy reading with do not hold back, and they don't worry about hurting your feelings too much. They give you the message. They don't want to hurt your feelings, but hey,
we're not malicious about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do toxic positive cards. So in the realm of fire, you have the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is the wise ruler. He has to be. He runs the entire court. He has to be smart. Unfortunately, it looks like you're not being smart with your decisions right now. It looks like you're actually in a state of suspension. We have in the spirit realm, the water realm, you have the Hanged Man. This is not moving forward in certain areas. You've embraced your gifts up to this point and have expanded on them. I think your powers are going to, and I use the word powers, your powers and strengths are going to be going in directions you weren't expecting. Right. So don't be weirded out by anything. And don't get all anxious and fearful about the future and whether or not you are, I got the power. Yeah. I love the fact that you keep pulling out song lyrics.
I love it.
Buckle up, Buttercup. That's right.
Exactly.
The thing is, don't let anxiety. The thing that you have to watch out for, I should say, is anxiety and fear. So you drew the Nine of Swords as the card that ties everything together. The Nine of Swords, I'll tell you how I read it. Traditionally, you see the person in bed, covering their face, letting anxiety give them sleepless nights. So the way I read this card is problems from your past are screwing with your present, and if you do not get it fixed, it's going to fuck up your future. So you need to address anything that you've been avoiding. In order to move forward, you need to look backwards and address that stress. All right. In that Nine of Swords, traditionally, the carvings underneath the bed show scenes of war. That's the past. All right. All that shit's done. Never let your future be defined by your past. All right. Step into the future bravely and powerfully. You got the power. And that's what I have for you. Thank you, Gigi.
You're going to get goosebumps, Bobby.
What's that?
I drew nine of swords also. And y'all, we don't collaborate at all. And Spirit was telling me on this one, it's a warning that, hey, you have a curveball coming your way. Heads up, curveball. Let me see which one this one was. Oh yeah, 4 of Cups. It basically says, hey, rest and meditate, girl. You're tiring yourself out. Clear your mind. It ain't that big a deal. You got this. And then the World came out, which is fulfillment and success. So this is up remind you. You have success coming, but it's going to take a minute to get there because that curveball is going to hit first. We're going to deal with it. Go back to that picture, and then you're going to have that come into play, the enlightenment and success. And this card came out. This lovely little page of wands came out. And it's upside down, reverse, of course. So that means unpredictable. So again, you have a little bit of chaotic energy right now. And you are a switch hitter. Hit that power button, girl. So yes, you are successful right now, girl, because things are coming out for you in a good way. Just takes time to get there, and you got this. Just stop overthinking it, overanalyzing it, breathe, and keep it simple.
Yeah, that King of Swords. Be wise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it when readings come together like that. Okay.
Yes. And Persephone did say she came by. There's gonna stop by, if you know who I'm talking about. No, you're not. Girl, I know where you live. I will come smack you. You do not have to.
I gotta.
That song, Let It Go, came to mind.
Oh, I love hearing stories like that, Whisper. I prayed to Lady Athena to put some wisdom on me for tomorrow, and I presented her with a knife to help you fight battles that people need. That is beautiful.
I love that.
I'm big on goddess and God worship.
Me
and
too.
Working with a lot of people these days don't like that word worship. I'm sorry. I worship my deities. I work for them. I work with them.
Mm-hmm. As we should.
Yes. And I do have my sovereignty, and that's what people have the issue with. They think if you give your life over like that, you don't have sovereignty anymore. I still have my personal sovereignty. I just choose to be devoted to my deities.
Yep. The way I say it, they tell me they have who they wish to follow or who follows them, and they don't mind playing with others. That's how mine say it anyway.
Okay. All right. Now our next person was K4.
All right.
All right, K4. Here we go. What do I need for K4? Haven't pulled this one out in a minute. You're welcome, dear. And Gigi is still coming. I had to cancel our last collaboration. She's going to be on Behind the Cards. I just haven't. Oh, whatever we were supposed to do last time, we're doing again. I need to look at the calendar to find out exactly what it was. But yeah, I
Yes,
got
we are
sick and I
available.
had to cancel. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I heard Gigi read when she was reading with me, and she broke into the deep meanings of the cards with astrology, I could literally see that scene where I'm like this and my eyes getting big and all the fuzzy around me. I was
Uh-huh.
like, you go, girl, speak that stuff.
Yes, the whole anime look.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bobby, do you have a favorite goddess and a god? And does anyone in chat here have that? Yes, whispers. I do. I am a servant of Hecate and Hermes, and specifically Hecate Kinegetus, the aspect of Hecate, who is the pack leader, the leader of hounds. They're not just dogs, they're hunting dogs. I
Mhm.
find answers, I protect. And for Hermes, I work with Hermes Psychopompos, which is the psychopomp aspect that digs into the unconscious and helps guide people.
Okay.
And yes,
All right.
a lot of people in here work with deities.
Mm-hmm.
I know Bridget does. Miss Tarot D does. Gerald does. All right. So
Cool.
the deck I drew for you is the True Black Tarot.
Ooh.
I love this deck. So here's something cool, you guys. I'm going to be streaming the Christmas parade that passes in front of my house every year.
That's fun.
Yeah. And it's not a regular parade. It's a bunch of cars and dune buggies and trucks that decorate themselves with lights and everything. And it's like a half hour. It's a long ass parade. It's very cool. All right. So in the Earth Realm K4, what is your real name, or what may I call you? If you prefer K4, I will keep calling you that. I had to get my soda pop. I just realized that I haven't eaten, so I can have a soda pop. I like to watch my sugars.
That's a good thing.
Well, I hope. Callum. Whoa, you got a sexy name there, Callum. That is awesome. All right. The Eight of Swords is a card of perceived entrapment. So right now, this is telling me that you may be feeling trapped and you may be taking it to a place where it's worse than it is. Um, this is that Gemini energy I was talking about, or our thoughts start screwing with us. Um, don't let stress and anxiety trap you and limit your choices and decisions. I don't know if I showed you, I am using the True Black. That's you
pretty.
in the center, and the cards or the swords around it are trapping it, but they're starting to break. This one over here is starting to break. I don't want you to break. I don't want your resolve to break. I want you to be strong and realize that a lot of the shit you're putting on yourself is just that bullshit. In the air realm, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Now, the Four of Wands is a card of celebration, stability. This is a card of tension. Remember, I said when fours are reversed, it's no longer stable, like the legs of a table. Oh, I rhymed. Um, you know, when you put up a tent when you go camping, it's held up by tension.
Yes.
That's the good part. When there's too much tension on a situation, things don't work right, including tens. Um, this is saying that right now you've got a lot of stress and tension on your mind. Bobby's a poet and he didn't even know that's right. You need to take time to enjoy life a little more and not stress so much. And when I do this, normally I say go out and find your friends and hang out with your tribe. I'm seeing this is something you need to do alone. Go out into the world to new places. Be a little brave. Do something you haven't done before. Right? This is a personal journey you're going to have to take. And I say do it alone because I have the Two of Wands here, which is another card of Aries and Mars. It's forward movement. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Steven is one of my friends that lives nearby me.
Oh, fun.
We like to hang out and have lunch. He's been going through some serious health issues, so you guys throw some good juju Steven's way. This card is in the center of your reading, and it's in reverse. So the balance is off because you're not leaning into your personal power. All right. You need to find your own path and not worry what other people think. All right.
Yep.
I think that the next card we have in the water realm is Justice reverse. So we've got Justice, but we have it upside down. This is an imbalance. Having it right next to that 2 is not a good thing. This is telling me there's tension in some kind of relationship you have, whether it is a relationship or an employee type relationship. But there seems to be some tension and an inability to settle your feelings with each other properly. The other thing that bothers me is that the Justice card is a card of Libra, which is air, and the Two of Wands next to it is a card of Aries, and that's fire. And when you put too much air and too much fire near each other, it's an explosion. So watch out for that tension growing into something it shouldn't be. And I think you getting out and spending some time alone will help you see things a little more clearly and help balance things out. I like to walk around the mall. Well, I used to. We don't really have a mall where I'm at now. But because my mind doesn't really focus on anything, I'm so focused on protecting myself in the mall that I'm not really thinking about my problems. And when I say protecting myself, I'm talking about shields, spiritual protections. Malls will fuck you up like Walmart will physically and energetically. You will come home feeling like crap if you don't guard yourself. Right.
Oh, yeah.
And the hidden element card that ties everything together is the Strength card. But it's in reverse. Now, this is probably my favorite Strength card of all, because instead of a lion, we've got a snake. And when I think of giant snakes, I think of the goddess Lilith. Lilith has her strength because of she wouldn't put up with shit. She drew a line and she said, "Screw this.
Mm-hmm. I
I'm
work with that
out.
too.
I'm out. Deuces." Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It sounds like the chthonic goddesses are part of your reality. I love that. Uh,
Mhm.
I love that. This is your personal power being denied. Um, you that kundalini energy that rises through our chakras isn't clear right now, so take some time, find yourself, balance those chakras. Gosh, that sounds so woo woo. um, but honestly, you need to discover your inner balance and not somebody else's balance, okay? And that's what I have for you.
Alrighty, Callum. I'm gonna touch kind of on what Bobby said because when you pulled the is it judgment card or justice,
Justice.
justice, I heard betrayal. I heard betrayal, and it feels that kind of ties in with your message because on mine it feel it's weird, Dick. I'll explain it on the way. So the normal tells me right now uniqueness and freedom, which I know I've read it for you before. I love your energy, but there's something going on with you. Oh, we're still going. How how are the nails? So Callum, you're a free will, a freedom, a free spirit, but something's going on with you. The moth is saying that you're going through a change right now, and you're trying to manifest things. But the bat is talking about you're starting to initiate a change, and you're and it scares you. But it's a healing change from the viper. It feels like you kind of forgot where you were because the peacock card came out, followed by the hope and harmony. Usually, those two don't really coincide, and but when they do, when they come out to play together, cameras are focusing. Okay, it usually means offset, like you're hoping to find that part of you again. You are resilient. You will go through the cycle and find that. You're on the right path to do that with approval because this rabbit card, but keep it simple. Keep it simple. And it's going to be a bit, and it's going to be emotional. Because you do have turmoil, because I just heard the word turmoil from spirit. But make new memories. It's time to make new memories. This time of year, it's super hard right now. The wild goose is saying trust in the group and communicate. Talk to people. Don't bottle it up. Stay to yourself if you wish. Like get out, clear your head, but don't keep bottling up your emotions. Whatever you're going through right now, don't keep it to yourself. Express it. Clear your head first. Otherwise, you're going to go off half-cocked. But like Bobby said, like, take a walk in the park or something like that and just zen out.
Say cock.
I know, right? Swan card is self-love and care. Or purity, I'm sorry, purity. Self-love and purity. So basically, this is saying you need to learn how to love yourself again. Self-esteem is what I'm hearing from this one. The crane is dance and meditation, movement, and manifestation, basically. Manifest, clear your mind. Clear that mind. Gray heron, slow down, quit overthinking it. The last two cards came out are kind of a curveball to me, but I kind of understand now after reading the others and kind of voicing it out and listening to spirit. The dog and elephant. Dog is friendships and loyalty, and the elephant is community and perseverance. You're going to persevere through what you're going through right now, and after you get out, clear your head, recenter yourself, then have your friends help you. because that would be fun, Chaos Fable. So, Colin, basically, whatever chaos and curveball you got going on in your life right now, Zen. Spirit just said it ain't that big a deal. To us, it is. To Spirit, not so much. But to us, I mean, it feels like your heart was taken out. But
You're welcome.
be at peace. We got you, brother. You're quite
Thank you,
welcome.
Callum, for trusting us to read for you. I appreciate that. I am going to say, taking another look at my spread here that I did for you, it's all air and fire. So this is explosive energy around you right now. Walk with caution, my friend. And don't frickin' back down.
Nope. It is a healing cycle, so it's going to hurt. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It may hurt but you got this.
I hate hurt. That's why I tell people I don't mind the concept of dying. It's the road I have to take to get there that bothers me.
I know, right?
All right. Here we go. Our next, I think this is going to be our last round, you guys, because I'm going to need to go eat lunch after this.
Okay.
D is here. Mama D, Dolores Smith, Becky, you're Rebecca Joe.
Hi.
All right. And after her, oh, come on, who's it gonna be? Oh my God. Whispers. All right.
Hi.
Hey, boo. We got you. All right. So Whispers and crap. Who was the first one?
Rebecca.
Becky.
Yep.
All right. You guys, hold on. Smoke cleanse. I needed that. Now, what are we going to use for you?
I just saw that.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
It's also a sign of smoking a lot of weed. Honestly, though, my memory is I do see a doctor for my memory because of the brain surgery I had.
Mm-hmm.
It did mess with my memory.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I do astrology with my unboxing videos and the Hebrew alphabet with my unboxing videos is practice, so I can keep remembering them. Now I'm trying to add runes to it.
Those are fun. They're sassy.
That's right. You do runes, huh? Maybe you could explain them to me in words I could understand.
Okay.
You're studying to be a nurse.
See, I can't do the nurse thing. I tried it, and I'm not good at being. I'm the bedside manner.
We approve of dark humor here. Yes, we do.
Isn't that the only humor to have? I mean,
humor is used to get past dark spots in our life. So
true.
You'll see me make inappropriate jokes all the time.
Me too.
Bobby, would you consider? Yes. Yes, I would. Send me an email. All right. Absolutely, I will have you on. All right, here we go, Becky. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get out of my head.
All right. So in the Earth realm, you've got the Hanged One in reverse. This is your state of suspension finally coming to an end. You finally found the path forward that you need. The Hanged Man is associated with Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusions. You've seen past the illusion. You're following your dreams. Shut that door. Be
And
brave. Quick, shut it.
That's his mistake for going in the door.
In the air realm, you've got the Ace of Swords. So this is the beginning of conscious decisions, the beginning of taking control of your life. This is the energy of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is the possibility. You're at a point right now, a jumping off point where you can go in several directions. Be smart, all right? And know that you have a chance right now to shine, but not everybody is going to approve of that. Okay, so this card that falls into fire is the Seven of Wands. This is a card of defense. So this is defending your spirituality and defending your passions, defending what your fire is. Don't let anybody stamp out your fire, your flame. All right. This is the Leo card, and Leo is ruled by the sun. You should be shining. You should be enjoying life and embracing the beauty. Instead, you're spending time focused on what other people might think of you and how to deal with them. Who gives a shit what other people think? Your family doesn't approve. Are they paying your bills? Because whether they're family or not, honey bunny, unless they paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind. We can love somebody and still have boundaries in place. Your rising sign is Leo. Then you are one of the good ones, my dear. You are one of the blessed. You quit caring what they think recently. Okay, then that is why this is showing up. Here's the thing. You do care what they think. I'm not getting all psychoanalytical with you, but in the realm of water, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is my Elemental North Tarot deck, by the way, you guys. It's one of my favorite pip decks. The Four of Pentacles is called the Miser card. It's about holding on to your possessions. All right. It's a card of Capricorn. Capricorn is our identity, how we want the world to see us. Right now, you're unsure of things. That's okay. You're in a state of change. You're in a state of growth. You're embracing yourself. Just don't embrace yourself in public. I did that one time and got in a lot of trouble. The card that falls into the spirit space is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you. I do care, but I've been trying to detach from feeling judged.
Okay.
Then say that, embrace that, but don't be one of the people who sit there and say, "Fine, I'm fine. It's good. I'm fine." you know.
Don't fake it.
Bobby, you need a cloak. Why do I need a cloak?
Don't encourage him.
Um,
Called it. Called it.
so you can embrace yourself in public. Okay. Um, yeah, the card in the spirit realm is the Page of Pentacles. Just becoming aware, just learning how to deal with family, jobs, money, the reality of life. You're just learning how to deal with it, but you got this. Okay, you've got it. Curtis, what about you?
Well, I'm hearing this first set of four that I drew is basically saying you have a strong foundation as you got the community behind you. The swan, which is telling you finding your self-love and self-care again. The butterfly telling me you're going through that transformation and you have the plan resources to do it, so you're having fun along the way. But you're in your head. Slow down, quit overthinking it. Crane card is saying move, keep the motion, but meditate, clear your head. Quit self-doubting. Because I kept hearing it like in the back of your head, kind of thing. The coyote is intelligence and unpredictability. So you have the intelligence to see this through, and you're unpredictable enough to throw them the curveballs, and they try and throw them at you. You're like, that's cute. Here's mine. So you have that spontaneousness about you. Embrace that. And the inner world and curiosity card, this basically is saying you're in your head again. But the curiosity is you're wondering what's outside. So you are branching out. I understand that. And it's scary to go outside. The raven is saying manifest. Magic and destiny. Manifest. And the bull card. There's a male energy in your life. So, and this card also means fertile ground to grow off of. So there's a male energy in your life that's supporting you, giving you that foundation to grow off of. Take it, plant those seeds, and run with it. Trust in the group and communicate. Set boundaries also, as I'm hearing with this one. Set those boundaries. And it's going to piss off people because communication, but trust in your group that it's not going to burn. It may hurt, but you have the uniqueness and freedom. I cannot English today. Uniqueness and freedom to see all of this through because you are a free spirit. Like, there's nothing you cannot do. I mean, I did read your spirit a little bit. Hope you don't mind. I do see the scars, the heartbreak you've been through from your family, the turmoil they put you through, the baggage they put on your shoulders. That is not fair to them. Not fair to you, I mean, for them to do that. Their clothes are not yours to wear. Take them off, throw them away, burn them suckers, wear your own outfits, wear your stuff in your own closet, wear your own clothes that fit you, that suits you, that makes them shine. You shine because you're a unique person. Never forget that. And their opinion is my favorite advice my friend gave me is someone else's opinion is none of my business. So their opinion of you is not your business. If they want to share that with you, that's fine, but you don't have to accept it.
My favorite saying is that somebody told me is FTP, which means fuck those putos.
Yep.
Curtis gave me chills. Okay. So, are we all set to move on to our last one?
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for letting me read for you. But yeah, you got this.
We're actually going to do two more. And what I mean by that is we're going to do whispers.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a read for general
Sounds good.
to close it out. Breathe life into soul,
You're welcome, Rebecca.
and then you will glow, and others will be attracted to you. That's true.
Mm-hmm. If you vibrate higher than other people, they'll notice that, and they'll be drawn
I've
to you.
always wanted to do. I was gonna say I've always wanted to do that in public too. No, I was making jokes.
So you're telling me I need to send you a gift and give your husband the remote?
I've thought about that. Oh, that would be hilarious.
I'm sorry, I can just see you ordering a coffee. Yeah, I want a black coffee. Okay, I'll behave. No, I won't.
Hi, my name is Bobby.
When did I start?
Becky says I actually do, Bobby, but you know that I'm a kinky nymph. Oh, I'm with you, Mama. I may not be as young as I used to be, but I'm still me. All right, here's what we got for you, Whispers.
Probably if I can't say online.
The list of things I've done in public, but I can't say on live. Let's put it that way. Oh, welcome to our show, Whispers. The ugly truth. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Actually, we're talking about something else, but along the same lines.
Basically.
So you get a Sasha Graham deck, a Corrado Roy deck.
Nice.
This is the Dark Side of Tarot deck. Corrado Roy did the artwork, and Sasha Graham did the book for it. And Sasha is due to come back on my channel soon, so every Friday the 13th I have her on.
Oh, I love that.
It's become a thing. So in the Earth realm, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is working well with other people, but it's also discovering who you are. Remember, I said Capricorn is how the world views us. How we want the world to view us is my favorite way of reading it. How we present ourselves to the world. Politicians, I view as Capricorn energy, Aries and Capricorn. This is you figuring out your strengths. We've got a great community. That is true, Becky.
Yeah,
you lean into it. The second card we have is the Four of Pentacles. This is another Capricorn card, another card of discovering who you are in the physical realm. This is money also. You were right, Curtis. These two cards I'm reading as what Curtis said, finances, money, new things, holding on to your finances, working hard and then saving. But that Capricorn energy thing is really speaking to me. You're discovering your strengths financially. So this could be a promotion, employment, or a change in careers that is going to benefit you. The change may be the way to go because I really should look at the whole spread before I start talking. In fire, you have the Queen of Swords, which is the divorce queen, the queen who separates. She's an independent lady. Um, Having the Queen of Swords, the card of ending things, fall into fire, which is transformation. Again, I say this could be a change in employment, a change in finances.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the realm of water, you have the Chariot in reverse, which is cool. The Chariot is Cancer energy, it's emotional strength. When it's like this, we can't get our emotions in check. We can't balance things internally, and that's keeping us from moving forward. The charioteer can only get where he's going by maintaining control and being ready to move forward. This is telling me you're not ready to move forward in some way, or you're not willing to move forward. You still got those sphinxes are in a seated position, they're not moving forward. Um, but they are at the ready. I don't think you've taken
Oh.
everything into account for the future. And that is evinced by the last card I have for you, the Ten of Pentacles, which is the legacy card, the happy home card. But this is reversed. That tells me you're either still at the beginning stages of manifesting the wealth you need or want, and you're still in the process of finding that internal control and strength. But the card that this whole spread hinges on in the center is that Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. She's very judgmental. She knows what she wants and she won't back down. Right? This is the energy you need to wrap yourself in. The powerful, strong, fearless bitch. Be that strength, okay? You make the decisions. Just use a lot of care. Don't make decisions from the heart. Use your brain, okay? What about you?
Well, a lot of what you were just read off, I got readings off of, kind of touches base with mine because I got Crane, which is dance and meditation. So you got movement in your life right now, and it's the meditation side of this. I'm hearing is like it's taxing your brain, your mind. It's weighing you down a little bit. It's unpredictable, but you have intelligence to see it through. You have the smarts to figure out where you need to go in life, and you have the strong connections to see it through to get there. You are curious, but you are in your own head right now. And you're venturing out, which I'm giving you kudos to that. You are venturing out, but you're still in your head a little bit. This card kind of resonated with me a little bit through you because I believe you're the Bull card. Now power and fertility. So you have that strength about you, but you have the ground to grow off of. You have fertile ground to grow off of. Trust in the group and communication is a big thing right now because you're going to have to network and talk to people like, hey, do you have openings? Right? This has been going on for a little while. The sea turtle is longevity and introspection. Self-analyze. Find out what your skills are. Put them down in a resume. And it'll come out in the past. It'll come to pass. It's been going on for a minute though, so it feels like you're thinking you're spinning your wheels and nothing's happening like a hamster, but you're not. You have movement. You are moving forward. You are manifesting also from the Raven. Hey, the Elephant card came out, which is community and perseverance. So again, network. Rely on your friends. Ask your friends. I don't mean rely on them, but ask your friends, hey, you know anybody hiring? And persevere. Don't give up. You have the hope and the harmony to get through this. The swallow or sandals. Swallows are ballerinas of the air. They fly through the air, sometimes annoyingly, almost hitting you in the head. But you got this. You have this. Like I said, there's movement. The swan is coming out a little bit too because this is saying self love and purity. You have self doubt. Like you're doubting yourself, I think. Something's going on in that part where you're afraid to venture out because you don't know where you need to go. But you have love around you and a powerful person backing you up. The motherhood side of this doesn't necessarily mean you have a motherhood responsibility, but someone around you is like a motherly figure, possibly, or a female, maybe. Feminine energy, basically, backing you up to push you forward. Like you've got this. You have this. Hey, Bobby.
Yes, sir.
Spirit's asking me to have you draw an oracle card, please.
I was just thinking about my oracle cards. Get out of my head, witch!
Hey, using mine first. Payback.
All right.
I slid the credit card. Let me in.
The card I drew for you is called Trick or Treat. This is a card of mischief and play.
Okay.
This is saying throw a little caution to the winds and act like a kid. Do something for the sheer sake of enjoyment.
That would get you out of your head and that frustration. I'm surprised you didn't get Badger. Because you're fried, Bubba.
Okay. Yeah, I love reading with you, Curtis. You're so fun.
Me too. It's a blast. I'm sorry to hear that.
Says, yeah, it's been hard for me because I never really had a mother figure in my life. My mom was a drug addict and she died a year and a half ago. Oh,
Okay.
baby boo. My dad for a long time was a drug addict, a heroin user. That's where I got my addiction problems from. I've been clean for over 20 years. I do smoke weed for health reasons, but I know what it's like to have a parent who's a drug addict. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But I will tell you this. Those experiences have given you a certain outlook on life and the ability to understand people in ways other people may not understand them. So kudos, embrace that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, embrace the way you look at life. Now, what say we do a reading for the collective for these crazy bitches out here?
I agree.
All right.
My boyfriend is a recovering meth addict.
That was my drug of choice. And I wasn't just for a year or two. I was for under 15 years, but close to. And lived on the street. I lived that life. But you know what? I may have been a hoe, but I was honest. I was an honest hoe. All right. Your mom did meth. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm still having the fallout from that. My teeth, I wear dentures because I had meth mouth. And yeah. All right. So, Curtis, left or right?
Right. The right side.
Okay, and a number between 1 and 5.
I heard 5 right off the bat.
All right, left or right?
Left.
I knew I already had my hand on it.
I love Spirit. I really do.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys your group reading with the Unicorn Oracle.
Oh, nice.
I've been kind of looking at this one out of the corner of my eye all night, but it just didn't seem right. Which meant it was coming, but not yet. Well, now's the
Right?
time. This is a softer deck for Bobby. I normally like the darker decks, but
Yeah, I was surprised that my dark deck came out for you tonight. Normally I don't, because it's not ever been read before on YouTube that I'm aware of. I can remember.
really, well, I'm honored. I'm glad you brought it out.
Yeah, my runes are hiding, but it's not.
I've been trying to learn the runes for a while, and I can't get past the first few, because like I say, I do have problems with my memory.
Mhm.
And tarot I've
Although-
been doing for 40 years, so
Mhm.
I have a better grip on it.
Oh yeah. We'll go backstage after show, and I'll talk to you about a little bit about them. I'll show you what book I have.
2 more. Water. Oh, great card.
Good on you,
Spirit.
Whispers. Good on you.
Oh, awesome. One of the problems I have is after my operation, it was on my cerebellum, which affects my muscles. So now I have trouble walking and tremors in my hands. But one of the things it did was my muscles in my body sometimes stutter. And those include the muscles I use for swallowing.
Mhm.
So I'll be drinking water and my muscles won't work, and I'm pouring water down my throat, so I'll be drowning. And it can also happen on my own saliva. So
Oh
when you
wow.
see me out of nowhere doing that, I'm basically drowning on nothing.
Okay.
It's so much harder on your lungs than smoking. It is harder on your lungs, and there's been a lot of. That's why I stopped vaping regular, because it was making me really sick.
Mhm.
All right, in the Earth realm, we have the card of Sanctuary. This is take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. So basically, calm your tits. This is a card saying, especially at this time of year, chill. During the Yule season, witches know this. We pull back, we reflect, we gather our strength, we prepare for the coming seasons. The Yule is the downtime that we connect with our ancestors. We pass knowledge. This is something that we all need to lean into right now. Nope. Not even one. So just chill, because now is not the time for action. Now is the time to think things through. Okay. In the air realm, you have the card of compassion. Remember, this is for everybody. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. This is an energy I struggle with, forgiving myself. I did a lot of things to survive, and I'm at the point now as an old retired guy where I'm dealing with that fallout, where I said, I'll worry about that when I have to deal with it. Well, now's that time. So I'm dealing with a lot of that. Forgiving myself. I know I did what I did to survive. You guys need to forgive yourself for the shit that you did in order to get where you're at now. All right. In fire, which is transformation and spiritual strength. We have freedom. Uh, Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. So we've got sanctuary, pull back, compassion, be gentle with yourself, freedom, live a little crazy. So when you're pulling back, be gentle with yourself, forgive yourself, and decide on a path that's fun for you. Celebration falls into the water realm. This is a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success, enjoyment achieved. Uh, Enjoy your achievements, I mean. These are pretty cards. They're really soft for me, but I do like them. This falls into the water realm. So enjoy your time with the ones you care about. It's also a card meaning celebrate your successes before they're actually successes. Manifest that shit. Assume things are going to turn out in your favor. All right. I just know that I'll be taken care of. I'm not stupid to where I'll say, no, I'm not going to pay my bills. I know it'll be taken care of. No, I'm practical, but I also know that blessings come to me. So I don't worry too much in that. I celebrate my life. I celebrate my successes. I forgive myself for the past. I suggest that you guys do that too. And in the spirit realm, the card that ties everything together, it's time to play. You have the innocence card. And look, there's a little unicorn down there. This is take time to play, nurture your inner child, and live with a sense of childlike wonder. When I see this card, I think of Ramon. He always goes the innocence route with the fool, the purity. I go the stupidity and rebellion. So it's all how you look at it. This is remember to have fun in life. All right. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, you guys. Be kind to yourself. What about you guys? I mean, you, Curtis.
All right, guys. My general for the collective and on people who are watching replay is the whale card, imagination and emotional memory. Keep your mind clear, but also use it. Have that as imaginations. Get those ideas flowing, those creative juices flowing. Now's the time to make those memories with your family, as the koala is saying, and stability. And enjoy that. Everyone's version of stability is different. One person may say it's stable, another person may think, oh my God, this is chaos. But you got this. Enjoy that time. It's time of the year to be cheerfulness and pride to come in. Pride as in take pride in what you have, but don't be arrogant about it. You know what I mean? There's that thin line, and be unique about it. Enjoy that freedom and embrace it, because we all have that uniqueness about us, that cheerfulness, the pride. Be proud of where we are. Take charge of your life, as the gorilla is saying. The toad saying, listen, because hey, there's messages around us always. It could be walking through the supermarket, you'll see a box of cereal your mom liked, coffee your dad liked. That's them saying, hey, I'm still with you this time of year. Don't forget that. The wolf saying is trust your instincts always. Hey, and remain loyal to your family and friends that are close to you and that are loyal to you. Revelations are coming for everyone. Something is hidden, but be revealed. Wonder what that could be. Viper is also saying a time of healing right now, which everyone's going through healing. I don't care. You may have a happy, go-lucky life. We're always in a phase of healing. Something's going on. Something may have caught us off guard, but something to be afraid of. We got this. Because we have the courage of the Rin and the humility to see it through without if you need to throw a punch at somebody, make sure you have bail money. I don't condone violence, but sometimes I have to do that. But. And in completeness and beauty is the final message from Peacock. we need to embrace our beauty and embrace the completeness of who we are, and don't forget who we are, because we're on this path of life. It's our own path to walk or drive in this case. So embrace who you are and don't forget who you are. And be thankful for those around you. Always.
Embrace who you are, know who you are, and if they don't know who you are, let the
them.
bitches know who you are.
Yes! Exactly.
I'm not somebody who stays quiet. You guys know that. So um my husband and I were talking about some of the times we've popped off in public. It's usually in defense of somebody else, both of us. Um, yeah, that's funny. All right. I want to thank everybody for being here. Curtis, do you have any shows coming up?
I do actually do. I do a live with Gigi and Denise Tarot on Wednesdays, and then Fridays, me and Gigi do our own show. So hey,
Awesome.
if you're free Friday, come by.
I just may.
That'd be fun.
I have tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon for me. I'm reading with Joey for 420 Tarot.
Okay.
And if you haven't seen the thumbnail for that, go check it out because we look cute as heck in it. The theme of this show is Christmassy. We're doing Nice and Naughty. Not naughty or nice. We're doing nice and naughty. And then Thursday night, Selena and I, see, you came back just in time, Selena. Selena and I are being joined by our brother Ramon, and we are discussing near-death experiences. You see those shows where people have those near-death experiences and come out of it like with extra abilities. So we're going to talk about that because each one of us has had a near-death experience. So we're digging into it. And then I've got shows coming up. I've got Gigi coming up. I've got Sabrina Svard coming up. Curtis, I would like you to come back and read with me again. We can talk backstage.
I would love it.
All right, everybody. We want to thank you for being here. Appreciate you all, but I got to go eat.
Thank you all.
Remember, don't ever let your future be determined by your past. Okay? We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
What, you still here?